Hey YouTube, this is my 100th video and no, I'm not yet monetized. So I'm sharing with you the 7 biggest mistakes that I know I've made that have slowed my channel growth. And if you're trying to hit that 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours, learn from my mistakes and what I did wrong. If you're finding any value in what I'm sharing with you today, I'm going to invite you to please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Let's get into it. So my number one biggest mistake that I made was just inconsistent branding. I talked about everything: gardening, mental health, home life, biophilic design. It just lacked a clear thread, and because I felt like my videos were kind of for everyone, they ended up being for no one. So what I do differently moving forward is pick a clear message. My videos are about gardening and obtaining peace through gardening, and I let that guide every piece of content now. My number 2 biggest mistake: very weak hooks. I started videos with intros that were like way too long or way too chill. So people clicked off of the video before I ever even got to the crux of what it was supposed to be about. I mistakenly assumed that people would stick around for the video because, me. They don't know you. They're not going to stick around just for you. So have that value add in there. What I do differently going forward is start with a punchy question or a fantastic visual or maybe even a confession, depending on what you're talking about. No more slow warm-ups, people. That's a mistake. My 3rd biggest mistake was unclear or boring titles and thumbnails. So I use like poetic or cutesy titles, or I would just say moving plant, digging hole, because that's what I saw other people doing. That might not work for you as a new YouTuber. And then I didn't always add text or a thumbnail that had a strong contrast that people could really tell what was going on. And I think moving forward, you want to think like a viewer. And this is actually advice that I got from one of the YouTube coaches. What would make you click on your video? What are you looking for? After you're more established, maybe you can be a little more fuzzy, but just coming out the gate, guys, think about what makes you click on a video. That's what's going to make someone click on your video. Now, mistake number 4, and I'm still working at this, is not asking for engagement. Y'all, we aren't proposing marriage. We're asking people to subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. When they do so, that lets YouTube know people are actually interested in this video, and it feels weird asking for help. Like, I don't want to interfere with anyone's day, but again, this is not a lifetime commitment. They're just liking your channel. They're just liking your video. So I didn't want to seem pushy, and you have to know you're not being pushy. You're asking for people to engage. Don't forget, this is a community. We're not making like television shows. Actually, some people might be. I'm not making a television show. I'm connecting with my community. I'm asking my community to engage. Now, this number 5 mistake was a huge one. Posting without a strategy. I was uploading what I felt like uploading. Not necessarily what anybody was looking for, not based on trends or analytics or anything like that. Just what I felt like that day. Don't do that, y'all. That's not a good idea. Let's have a theme for it. So you've seen those people who make content calendars and it feels so structured and like work, but it's actually going to give you a little direction. So there's all types of tools out there that can help you. Kind of lean into one of those tools or all of those tools or none of those tools. Maybe you're just keeping notes in your phone. But the point is, you need to have some type of theme for the day, for the week, for the month. Whatever your strategy is going to be, actually apply one. So what I've done going forward and what I would suggest to anyone else, learn from my mistake. Plan your videos in a series or a theme and use the analytics because YouTube's got fantastic analytics. Use those analytics to see exactly what people are connecting with. Now, my sixth mistake was underusing shorts. And I know that this is going to be a little controversial because there's plenty of coaches on YouTube out there who are going to tell you absolutely don't use shorts. And I get why they say it. Shorts are monetized differently from the long form videos. You need 10 million views on shorts plus the 1,000 subscribers. And in long form, you need the 4,000 hours plus 1,000 subscribers. So I 100% get why people might not want to use shorts. However, what I've noticed from my analytics is that it's almost about equal the number of people who watch my shorts and those who watch my long form. So if I'm getting about 48% here and 46% there, it's not harming me to use shorts. And I'm still picking up a subscriber. So if I'm getting my watch hours through the long form and I'm picking up the subscriber, it's really not a negative. A win is a win, guys. You can also use that short to feed people into your long form video so they can click a link in the short to take them to the long form video. It can be a teaser. So that's what I've started to do differently, and I've noticed a significant difference. I would say use shorts to your advantage. Maybe post 2 or 3 per week. And if they're based in your long form video, then you're feeding people into that long form video as well. And my number 7 biggest mistake, not going live sooner. I, again, am not making movies or a TV show. I am sharing my gardening content with the garden community. So if you're interested in peace through gardening or mental health, that's pretty much my lane. If I'm only sharing out videos but not inviting people in, am I really connecting? I want people to have an interaction with me. And one of the easiest ways to do that, and that's been provided to us on the platform, is just going live. Maybe you do it once a week. Maybe you do it every other week or once a month even. But the point is, that's the real interaction from the community that we've been looking for. Sharing ideas, sharing mistakes, sharing wins. So I would say schedule regular lives on YouTube to build that community, and that's also going to boost your watch time. Maybe they find you through the live and then they decide, hey, let me see what else is available there. So that's it, guys. Those are my 7 biggest mistakes, but let me know, did you make any of these mistakes or some different ones? If you've made any of these mistakes too, drop me a comment below so I know I'm not alone out here. And if you like this content at all, please subscribe to my channel. Like the content, hit the bell so you're notified when I post a new video. Let's connect with each other. Let's engage and support each other. And good luck on your journey. Bye, guys.